Hello. Thank you guys again for tuning in. This is your girl, Londa A., also known as Queen L, the writer on Wattpad. If you love to read, please check out my books, Your Elizabeth, In Too Deep, and Your Fantasy. Also, I would like for you guys to like and subscribe to my book club called Confident and Humble. Basically, I present a new book maybe every 1 or 2 weeks. Books of inspiration, fiction, romance, you name it. Whatever it is that, is interesting to you guys. And you can make some suggestions to me. I will definitely get the book and we can just all read along and discuss it. I love to read because it keeps you in a different world. It keeps you away from the world that you're in at the moment. I know for me, it's like when I read, I dive deep, and it just, it keeps me from thinking about other things. And reading is fundamental, as they say, right? The time is currently 8:34 a.m. It is a rainy Sunday. So I decided to play some nice autumn jazz music in the background, as you can see, right? It's great. So I wanted to come to you guys with this great topic, which is trust your gut. Let that marinate a little bit. Trust your gut. Why do you need to trust your gut? Because it's telling you something, right? Have you ever went into an area where something just didn't feel right? And if you listened and then you left, and maybe a few minutes later you got a call and it's like, oh my God, this so-and-so just happened or whatever. And you're like, oh my God, I'm glad I was just there. That could have been me type situation, right? But you trusted your gut and before anything happened, you left. The reason I'm talking to you queens about this is because many of us, we deal with certain situations, relationships, shall I say, and some things just don't feel right. You try your best to convince yourself that, okay, I'm just overdoing it. Maybe I'm just thinking too negative. Maybe I should just push all of that aside, right? So you push everything aside, and then it goes off again. Your radar goes off again. What do? Do we still continue to push our womanly intuition aside? Or do we act on it? There has been numerous occasions where I've dealt with people and I'm like, something about them is just a little off. And me being a Pisces, sometimes I am extremely afraid to trust my intuition because I really do not want to misjudge a person. But I met a guy, but I was with a guy for 7 years. And he admitted to me, he told me that every time I said something was wrong, I was right. Right? So if he says that to me, I know, I'm not tripping. But for me being a Pisces, I'm so in tune with my intuition that sometimes, I be so afraid to listen to it. And it's I want to be wrong sometimes, but then it's no, my senses are telling me that this is not right. I have another scenario where, this is kind of funny. My kid, he plays football for the Waccamaw Panthers 5U. Shout out to them. They did so great this year. One day we were getting him ready for football practice. And my son, he really hates to go to practice. He gets all cranky, he's crying, he doesn't want to go. So normally for me to get him on his football uniform, it takes him forever because he just don't want to go. So this particular day, I'm like, Jalen, get up, get your stuff together. Like, we got to go. So this day, he puts on all his clothes, like, without a hesitation. And I was like, wow, that was quick. In my mind, I'm like, okay, yeah, he's doing good today. We're going to have a good day. We're going to have a good practice. So he comes to me with only one shoe on. And I'm like, Jalen, where's your other shoe? He's like, I don't know, Mom. Like, I don't know where it is. So I'm like, I know I just saw both of those shoes together in this room. I know I just, like, started looking around. And I'm like, you know what? I know I'm not tripping. Let me stop. So my womanly intuition kicked in. And I looked at him. I'm like, Jalen, go and get your shoe right now. He's like, what? What? Like, I said, go and get your shoe. So he goes downstairs and he's looking around, pretending that he's still looking for it. And he's like, I don't know where it's at. I said, Jalen, go and get your shoe right now. And 1 or 2 minutes later, he comes with the shoe. I said, now, why do you think that you can tell the story to your mommy? Why do you think that? So he had the shoe, and I was so upset at him that I had to discipline him because, for one thing, like, you just really lied a little too good. And I'm not too fond of liars. Like, I know I have made or told white lies in the past, or, sometimes we all tell little white lies or whatever. But one thing I cannot stand is a good old liar, right? Because it's really hard for you to figure out what's the truth. But with me, good old Londa, Pisces Londa, good intuition Londa, you can't get past me. So I had to discipline him. Now I'm saying all of this to you is because we as women, we have strong intuition. We just really, 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 really have to trust and follow it. Especially when it comes to dating and being in new relationships. Like, I know for us, we want to be in relationships so bad that we try to push those negative thoughts to the back. And we think about what could be so great. This man could be my husband. Like, and it's okay to give people the benefit of the doubt. But there ain't going to be too many times where you can say, woe is me. After all those few times, like, you're going to have to, like, really do a self-check on yourself because you are not trusting your womanly intuition. So, trust your gut, trust your womanly intuition, and don't downplay that because it'll make you feel crazy. Because deep down inside, you know that what you're seeing is just not right. But still in all, we still go and touch that hot stove anyway and get burned. And you're going to stop trusting your intuition so much that you're going to be delusional. Like, you're not going to know what to believe anymore. Because you haven't trusted your gut. You didn't believe in yourself firmly. You know what I'm saying? You have to be firm in everything that you believe. Because if not, you're going to have a waverly mind. Your mind is going to be back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I'm speaking about this from experience. And also, you're going to be able to be easily manipulated by some people out here who just don't care. So you have to firmly trust your gut. Not saying that you have to always speak on it to this person and let them know, hey, I know you playing me. No, this is what I do. I sit around you, I laugh. Girl, that's funny. Oh my God, boy, that is so funny. You are so right. Maybe I should do that. And in my head, I'm like, hell no. I won't be speaking to your ass again. And excuse me, Lord, for cussing. I know it's Sunday. But I just want you guys to, like, for real, be truly true to yourself. Be firm. And as I'm speaking to you all, I'm speaking to myself. Through every podcast that I make, I'm speaking to myself. Because I'm speaking from experience, and I want to be a strong-minded woman completely. I want to be a strong woman. So I had to share this because I want you guys to be a strong woman too. And listen to your gut and your intuition. All right, and have a great Sunday. I'm about to get ready for work. Hopefully I don't be late. Thank you guys once again for tuning in. This is your girl Londa A, also known as Queen Elder Writer. Have a great and wonderful Sunday. Trust your gut. It'll never steer you wrong. Mwah.